Happy Tuesday evening, everyone. This is episode 203, No Edits Crypto. Straight into the news. Super important news going on right now, so if I pass out during the show, I went straight top button here for this newscast. Into the news, first story is Fidelity Investments is planning on their launch for their new crypto custody in March. The storage component of Fidelity Digital Asset Services, LLC, FDAS, is already live with some assets under management. A person familiar with the situation told CoinDesk Tuesday. Bloomberg reported in a story available only on its terminals that Fidelity was aiming for March for a formal launch. We are currently serving a select set of eligible clients as to continue to build our initial solutions, the company said in a statement. Over the next several months, we will thoroughly engage with and prioritize prospective clients based on needs, jurisdiction, and other factors. According to Bloomberg, Bitcoin storage is to come first, followed by Ether custody. March launch would fit the time frame previously given by Tom Jessup, the executive in charge of FDAS, who told CoinDesk, this is via CoinDesk Nicholas Day, who told CoinDesk in December that it would be open for business sometime in the first quarter of 2019. Second story in the news is Binance. A lot of people have probably heard that BitTorrent launched its ICO, basically. Public sale of 59.8 BitTorrent tokens, worth roughly $7.2 million, sold out in a matter of minutes on Binance's launchpad earlier today. This is out of CoinDesk as well. This story came out yesterday, Monday, January 28th. A public sale of 59.8 billion BitTorrent tokens, BTT, worth roughly 7.2 million, sold out in a matter of minutes on Binance's launchpad earlier today, despite technical difficulties that frustrated some users. The token sale platform opened its doors to BTT investors through two separate sales sessions. One for those paying with the token native to Tron blockchain. These two work together in this TRX, and the other for those paying with Binance's native exchange BNB. Each BTT token was valued at 0.00012 during the sales, according to sale information posted on Binance's website. BTT is the first token in BitTorrent's 17-year history. The decentralized file sharing service was acquired by Tron last summer, and plans for BTT, which runs on the Tron's blockchain, were rolled out in the white paper earlier this month. Both of today's sales began at the same time and were scheduled to end either once the hard cap of the sale was reached or the clock struck 10 UTC on February 3rd. The minimum purchase amount was 100,000 BTT. According to a tweet from Tron CEO and founder Justin Sun, the 23.76 billion token cap for BNB session was reached in 13 minutes 25 seconds, while the 35.64 billion token cap for TRX session was fulfilled in 14 minutes and 41 seconds. Information from Binance reveals that there were 622 participants in the TRX session and 340 participants in the BNB session. Binance CEO and founder Chanbing Zhao tweeted the sale could have ended in just seconds if not for technical issues on the launchpad. So he claims that it could have taken just 18 seconds instead of 18 minutes. Interesting story that, BitTorrent was kind of a precursor to the entire idea of being able to move around money like we're doing with cryptocurrencies. It was one of the aspects that, made this a realization that you could do something like this. So it's just interesting that now 17 years later, they're offering this token. I think it's a pretty cool story. And to the third story in the news, the most important story to myself and a lot of other Litecoin proponents. Litecoin Core is talking about pursuing a confidential transaction method for privacy solution. Charlie Lee tweeted about this yesterday, the day before. Litecoin creator Charlie Lee, a managing director of Singapore-based Litecoin Foundation, has just announced via Twitter and core development teams that via Twitter, the core development teams plan to add confidential transactions into a future release of the full node implementation sometime in 2019. Lee has mentioned CT previously in presentations, and his interest in technology as a comprehensive and safe solution to fungibility, something he sees as a final hurdle for cryptocurrencies to be sound money. Confidential transactions, as described by one of his pioneers, Bitcoin core developer Gregory Maxwell, obfuscates the amounts being transacted over the network, but not where the coins are being sent. While it's not completely private, when spending coins, parties no longer would have insights into how much the other party owns, or any party, something very valuable for individual security as well as business operations. CT is an operational parameter in transactions, which means regulated bodies would still be able to deal in the asset as long as transactions made to and from there are clear and publicly viewable on the blockchain. So it would be nice to see confidential transactions be made a priority and actually come into fruition here on the Litecoin blockchain. I think that would really help the Litecoin project along and make it even more competitive than it already is, with a lot of people still. You know, Litecoin has one of the biggest bases out there. I think today it's 7th in market cap. It is. It would just be nice to see it back in the top 5, and I think this is the sort of thing that can help give it a boost. Into the market, Bitcoin down 0.3% at $3,473. I'm still maintaining that we've seen the bottom of the cryptocurrency market. I don't. If it goes down to 3K and we see a double bottom, that's possible, I guess. But I kind of think that the bottom was at $3,000. This is not financial advice, but I guess it could test 2,800 still. We'll have to wait and see. To Ethereum, up 0.95% today at $108.56. EOS up 3.3%, $2.31. Bitcoin Cash at 0.3%, $110.52. Litecoin up 1.27%, $31.14. To Monero up 1.18% at $44.14. Dash up 0.75%, $68.50. And Neo 1.2% up in the green, $7.03. Ethereum Classic up 0.73%, $4.01. And currently Steem is valuated at 29 cents, down 0.88 cents. Aggregate market cap 114 billion, 10 million, and Bitcoin dominance has risen over the last couple of days a little bit, up to 53.34%. So market everything. If you're ever going to buy cryptocurrency, this really seems like the time to get in. While this market still is in a bear market, who knows when it's going back up, but a lot of confidence in the long run of this space. It just seems like every day there's more and more great news coming out, and I wanted to bring you guys some of the stories today. Everyone have a good Tuesday evening.